Hello, I'm EllaComley, a first-year student at QUT completing a dual degree in Business and the Creative Arts, majoring in film. Today, I will examine the role of the casting directors within the screen industry. Debbie McWilliams, a casting director who worked on the most recent James Bond films, claims, "You don't just wake up one morning and say, 'I'm a casting director.' You have to put in years and become a real expert in your field." The Guardian explains that casting directors spend their time combing through both niche and blockbuster television shows and films across all languages, keeping an eye out for talent. What does the casting process look like? The casting director reads and understands the script, story, and characters. Auditions are released to agencies or openly. Auditions either in person or taped are scheduled. Callbacks are sent and select actors return for another audition and chemistry reads. Screen tests in full wardrobe and makeup are held. The casting team make final decisions after reviewing auditions and screen tests. And additionally, the casting team negotiates contracts with an actor's agent. Casting directors use casting sheets, talent release forms, character breakdown sheets, and call sheets. Resources that casting directors may use include casting platforms like Actors Access, casting networks, or websites like IMDb. More than 90% of directing is the correct casting, admits Martin Scorsese. Casting directors do more than just form the cast of a project. They work closely with directors, producers, and studio execs to determine the scope of a project and realize the artistic vision. Casting directors also work with screenwriters to understand any similarities an actor should have to the character they're portraying. The main Casting Directors Association in Australia is the Casting Guild of Australia. The main Casting Director Association worldwide is the International Casting Directors Association. Leading Hollywood casting directors include Francine Maisler, who in 2025 alone cast Sinners, The Lost Bus, Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, and Ella McKay. Jane Jenkins, who has cast many iconic films, and Sarah Hallie Finn for her work on Marvel films. Coincidentally, the very week of this recording saw the first ever Oscar for casting, received by Cassandra Koulakundis for One Battle After Another. The casting director is essential to the screen industry. Roughly 3/4 of casting directors are female, which is so inspiring to see in this industry considering most departments are male-led. The Film Independent states, "The casting director is one of the most important positions on any film crew. They're responsible for assembling the actors, tasked with translating the script's character and dialogue into flesh and blood."